We'll discuss more about BCP and DR, but we have to do the BIA first, business impact analysis. We have discussed yesterday only few things, but in details we will discuss today. When something is happening major in the organizations, like if policy shift, merger, acquisition, and all, what we do? We do the assessment, business impact analysis. It's very important. We do the BIA first. Why we do the BIA? For creating the things. Suppose, as I said, that you cannot during the disaster, during the anything mishappening, 100% services is not possible to restore, right? So what we will do? We will do the priorities. Means what is the important and what is not important. What is the top priority and which was the least priority. You have will just check that. Just like the corona, we have seen that there are the multiple patients in the hospitals use up piles of patients. So they prioritize the who patients who is critical and non-critical and something like that. They have prioritized and given the treatment also accordingly. The same way in the organization, we have to do the priorities, right? So what we do in BIA? BIA, what we do? I think we have slide. Just a second. Yes, yes. In BIA, this is a process of analyzing impact over the time of disruption or organization. In that way, BIA helps the organization identify its essential business functions, right? Understand the impact and digital would be have on the each of those functions. BIA provides a priority justification, business continuity, plan and requirements. BIA helps the organization identify which business functions is more resilient and which is more fragile, right? So what we do? We do the first thing we do the identify the business process, identify the business process, right? And identify the impact business process and business on business if cost unavailable. Identify the priorities. Uh, See, we have discussed that we do the risk assessment, right? And what is the risk assessment? As per the impact, we do first of all we discover the asset. Yesterday we have discussed, right? And when you have asset, there must be some value for this asset. So first thing is value. So who will decide the things all? Who will give the information about this? So asset owner will give the information about this, right? And this and we have to discuss all these with the business owners, right? Who is the business owner? Suppose in HR, who is the business owner? HR admin, right? HR head is on owner, and in admin department, admin head is a business owner. So you have to discuss about this, all this, different honors. And suppose you are doing the BIA, so you have to discuss, and uh, you are asking that how much downtime you can bear. So they will say that we we, we cannot bear downtime more than the this much time. Suppose they are asking that 1 hour. More than that 1 hour, we can not afford the time downtime. But in you have analyzed that your system is minimum maximum minimum downtime is 4 hours. Maximum tolerable time is 4 hours. So this is the gap. Your client is required 3 hour, 1 hour, and you are giving the 4 hour. So this difference is 3 hour. You have to analyze the gap analysis, right? For that, what they need and what you are providing. You have to assess that. This is the gap analysis you have to do. And according to that BIA, you have to prioritize that other things also. Maximum downtime. Yeah, we have here written, right? And what will the RTO? What will the RPO? We'll discuss this one by one. So first of all, we have to do the BIA. In BIA, what we do? Identify the business process. And for this, we meet the business owners and everything, heads, and if they have any document, we have also required identify the resource necessary to keep those processes running. Means what is the critical things and what is the key thing to run the business. We have to do analysis and identify the impact. What will be the impact if goes wrong, right? And identify the priorities, which is the critical and which is not critical, which is least important, and which is the highest priorities. All these we will just do the in BIA also. And when we finish the BIA, we overall we prepare the recovery strategies, right? So business impact analysis we have discussed. What we do, we prioritize the things and what is the important and what is not important, what is the critical for and what is least priorities. We have to decide during the when we do the BCPs. The preparing the recovery strategy, what we do, we prepare the recovery strategies and submit to the senior management for the approval. And before that, the approval from the senior management is very important. Otherwise, intent of the senior management is important, as I said earlier also. And when approval, they have approved this plan. So what you have to do? You have to implement this and test, build the test, and implement test and monitor and all. So this is the cycle. But here it is some keywords we have to check. And who will do these things? Right? Who will perform this? Compliance officer will perform this. Right? Yes, yes. One by one, we have to discuss what is the RPO, what is the MTD, what is the RTO, all this. Yes. So before that, we can wrap up. What is the BCP? BCP is a methodology and set of protocols that deals with allowing organization to keep their key business functions running in the event of crisis. This is sometimes referred to as continuity of operations, and business continuity includes all the preventive controls and the management employees that helps preserve functionality overall business during disaster. What is the DRP? DRP is the set of process that deals with the restoring your information system operations your securely and efficiently after the disruption event occurs. DR is the subset of BC whose primary objective is to minimize the business downtime and reclaim the normal operations as soon as possible. When we activate the TR plan, we will just go. What is the maximum tolerant downtime? Right? Maximum acceptable outage or MTD expenses the total length of time a critical business function can be unavailable. Means this is the time where which is affordable by the organization. This is the maximum time. It is 0. Here it is 5 hours. So total MTD time is 5 hours. 5 hour downtime can afford the organization. Beyond this, they cannot afford. So this is the time they can afford the downtime. But suppose there is a uh, down of services, application services is down, and here it is. Suppose backups 1 hour. Suppose 9 a.m., 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 p.m. Right? Then 2, 3, 4, 5 p.m. See, we are doing the backup from time to time within 1 hour. So we have taken first backup 8 a.m. first, then second, then third, then fourth, then fifth. This is the version we have of the backups, right? Similarly, uh, we have taken first AM backup, 9 AM backup, then 10 AM backup, third version. And but we have service disruption and down it is at suppose 10 to 10 AM. It is down. The maximum downtime we have 4 hours. So it can be up down up to what time? 2 p.m. to 10. Okay. This is the maximum time. Here it is MTD, you can say that. Okay. From here to here it is MTD. But it is maximum time. Okay. But it suppose your services has been restored within 3 hours. Like 110 here. Here services is from the provider, and this time is called RTO, recovery time objective. Okay, understand my point. RTO and MTD is clear now, and after they have communicated that this information is this services is up, and 10 more minutes takes to check the work and everything. So work recovery WRT, work recovery time is this much. In CISSP, I think it is not, but you can just for your information, you can write here. This is the WRT. Okay, two things are clear now, MTD and RTO. But here it is RPO. RPO means it is the maximum downtime, loss of data in the terms of time. Suppose you are having backups in 1 hour, and services goes down 8:30 at the 8:30, and you have backup of 8 a.m. and you have restored the services. So here what you will restore? You will restore the 8 a.m. data, right? So what is the loss? 30 minutes. But in our case, we have down of services at 10 and 10 to 10. So it is the loss of services of 10 minutes only. Okay. Here we have lost 10 minutes data. Okay. So why we do that? The BIA, understand my points. Suppose your business owner is saying that we cannot afford the downtime of more than 10 minutes. So you have to take the backup of 10 within 10 minutes, right? And for this backup, you have more resources, more backup servers in memories and all, right? So for this, you have to give the budget, more budget for this. Accordingly, you have to prepare for this. So suppose for 1 hour backup, you are spending 10,000 rupees. Okay? For 1 hour backup, you are spending 10,000 rupees. And for 10 minutes, you are spending 1 lakh. Okay? Means more frequently or more efficiently you are doing backups, so you have to spend more money, right? But here, suppose you are taking 10 minutes, and here ROI is only 50,000. ROI is 50,000. What will do? Your management do that for 10 minutes you are spending 1 lakh and you are gaining 50,000. So it is not advisable. What you will do? You will retune this. So that's why I was telling that you have to make the strategy plan within the budget. right? Now it is clear now what I was saying that yesterday. Within the budget, you will you will make the plan and strategy according to the budget only, business objective only. You have to fine tune as per the business objective, right? So based on the BIA, you decide the MTD, RTO, RPO, all these are decided by the risk assessment, BIA and all. So all are interrelated, right? Understand my point? And when your strategy plan or backup plans is approved, you have to build the plan and test the plan and implement the plan, and you have to monitor the plan. And uh, we do the time to time testing for this plan. When suppose you are taking the backup, you are not testing the backups. Only you are doing the backups only. So at the time, real time of scenario, you are restoring the services and it is not working. So you have to test the plan. You have to test the backups also, and restore place it is in this 1 2 3 manners, right? We have discussed like that. You have to uh, backup location will be some other different location. Same location, it cannot be out. Suppose here in Delhi, you are doing the backups and you are saving your hard disk in same place, or your backup is same place, and here it is cyclone or flood. So what you will do? You cannot restore. So this is the reason you have to make the copies some other places. So your DR should be in different locations, right? Suppose you are doing the business from Delhi, so you have to back up in Hyderabad, Hyderabad or in Bangalore, right? In Chennai. So if there is a flood in Delhi, then it is not possible to, I think, flood in Chennai or in Bangalore. So this is the key things we have to take care. Okay, I think we have covered all this regarding the PCP and DR. And when MTD is lower, MTD when MTD is lower, cost will be the higher. Here we have seen that, right? MTD is 4 hour, cost will be the 1 lakh. MTD is 10 minute, cost will be the 10 lakh, right? Something like that. MTD is lower, then cost will be the higher. And one more thing is when changing the business policies and all this. Suppose you are merging your businesses with some other companies or some major changes. So you have to do the BIA first. And after implementation and all, you have to educate the employees also. Training and education is also very much important. Means everyone has to aware for this. When real scenario comes, you have your employees will be aware that here it is a BCP plan. And one important thing, when we activate the DR plan, when we activate the DR plan. We'll activate the DR plan after 4 hours, after MTD. Suppose here it is maximum downtime is 4 hours. So after 4 hours also services is uh, down. So you have to activate the DR plan, right? So this is the key thing. We have taken backup. Here it is the RPO, maximum data loss in the time. RTO, maximum downtime, how much time was down, and it is the maximum MTD, maximum downtime required to recover. And after this, you have to activate the DR plan. Okay. So what is the BCP according to the next list? Sometimes they ask, so that's why I am covering. Develop the contingency plan policy. What do we do? Identify services, legal, regulatory, statutory. Develop the IT contingency policy. First, we have to create the policy, right? Everything, anything, anything we need to this. First, we will do policy. Why thing is important, right? Why BCP plan is required? So policy, as per policy, conduct business impact analysis after approval. We do all these, right? Senior management from getting the approval from senior management. What will the compliance officer do? We'll do the policy and all, and then conduct the impact BIA. So what in BIA we have discussed, like what we'll do means all the business owners meetings and study the documents and policy procedures and all, and risk assessment and prioritize the business critical things, which is important and which is critical. For prioritizing things, we have to do business impact, risk assessment and all. So determine the business process and recovery critical, identify outage impact, downtime, maximum downtime, or we'll decide how we have this already discussed. Identify resources requirement, identify recovery priorities and systems. Then identify preventive controls. What are the controls we have to apply? Identify those. Maintain the control, implement the control. Then contingency strategy. What is the strategy? We have to be those we have to prepare the strategy. Backup and recovery. Consider FIFs. Identify the roles and responsibility. Who will activate this? All these, and who will do the things. Address the alternate sites. Like why we have discussed, we have to suppose we are doing the business from Delhi, so we have to um, plan the DR site some other locations. What will the address? Identify the equipments and all cost, all these. Integrate those systems architectures. Develop the contingency plan. Document the recovery. It should be the written document and approval from the senior management also. It is very important. Then plan testing and training. You have to test the plan and train to the employees. Okay, test the plan and activate the plan, implement the plan, and maintenance also. Time to time you have to maintain. If you are suppose you are doing the backup or and you are not testing the backups, so it is critical for the business. So review and update the plan, coordinate with the internal and external organization, control disruptions, documents changes. Okay.